Tulsi Gabbard.
Well, even as that playing out in America, in Iran too, there is finally announcements of Mojtaba Khamenei, son of late Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, as the next supreme leader. The Assembly of Experts chose Mojtaba despite concerns within Iran about hereditary succession. His long-standing ties to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps reinforce expectations of a more rigid, security-driven approach as the conflict intensifies. Let's just break down a little bit more about what we know about Mojtaba Khamenei. He is a cleric and the second son of Iran's late supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. He has never really held a major government or executive role, but he has long been seen as influential behind-the-scenes figure, playing a key role inside the office of the supreme leader and managing parts of the administration around Iran's top authority. Iran's supreme leader holds the ultimate authority in the country's political and military system. He commands the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and the regular armed forces, giving him direct control over Iran's security establishment. The supreme leader also appoints key clerics to powerful bodies like the Guardian Council, the Expediency Council, along with overseeing major economic entities. While Iran has an elected president, it is of course the supreme leader who oversees and sits above that government, oversees the presidency as well. And he also informally approves key positions across the system, including the cabinet, the judiciary, Nationwide Friday Prayer Network, and the head of Iran's state broadcaster, the Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting. In short, the supreme leader remains the central power figure in Iran's political structure. Therefore, the appointment of Mojtaba Khamenei becomes extremely important. What are the global reactions pouring in after his name has finally been announced? Let's take a quick look at how some of the major countries are responding. China says the decision is an internal matter for Iran and must be respected under the country's legal framework. They say it wouldn't be fair to criticize or oppose this decision that has been made by Iran. Russia, more profuse in its congratulations to Mojtaba Khamenei, President Vladimir Putin wishing him success and pledging continued support for Tehran. The United States has expressed clear discomfort, remember, already with the appointment. President Donald Trump has been on record to say that he's not very happy with the choice that Iran has made. And what has Israel said? The other big factor as far as this war is concerned, Israel, remember, has already issued a warning, a stark one at that any successor linked to Iran's ruling elite will be considered a target for elimination next. Take a look at this report from CNN, getting you the details as Mojtaba Khamenei is named as the next supreme leader. Listen in.
Fred, we are seeing images coming out of Tehran as this announcement becomes public. What more can you tell us from your perspective?
Yeah, some of these images are people who are celebrating in Tehran and in other places. This is something that's being shown on state TV. The announcement, of course, coming here really in the middle of the night, about an hour ago. And what's been going on here in Tehran and other cities is that there's been these vigils overnight as the combat operations have been going on. Of course, a lot of these airstrikes that happened here on Tehran, they also happen in the middle of the night as well. But essentially, what happened is that a very low-key statement was read on state TV announcing that Mojtaba Khamenei, now Ayatollah Sayyid Mojtaba Khamenei, was the third supreme leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran, of course succeeding his father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was killed in that airstrike a little over a week ago. And in many ways, as far as the policies of the Islamic Republic is concerned, people believe that this is something that stands for continuity of the policies of Ali Khamenei, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, but of course also a very important signal now that these combat operations, that this war, as the Iranians call it, is going on. And it really also plays into some of the things that we've heard from other leaders here in Iran as well. For instance, the head of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, Ali Larijani, who said that at this point in time, Iran is not looking for a ceasefire in the with the United States, that Iran is looking to avenge the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, even threatening U.S. President Donald Trump. There was also tonight another high-profile interview with the Speaker of Parliament, who's become extremely important also to the combat effort here of the Iranian military, also saying that the Iranians at this point in time don't want a ceasefire with the United States. Mojtaba Khamenei, for his part, is someone who's well respected by the security apparatus, by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. He is someone who the security apparatus and the folks here believe is going to continue the policies of his father as they have been before. And as really it seems as though this state is gearing up for what could be a protracted war with the United States and with Israel.
این مجلس پس از بررسی‌های دقیق و گسترده و استفاده از ظرفیت اصل 108 قانون اساسی مطابق وظیفه شرعی و اعتقاد به حضور در محضر خداوند متعال در اجلاسی فوق‌العاده امروز آیت الله سید مجتبی حسینی خامنه‌ای را بر اساس رأی قاطع نمایندگان محترم مجلس خبرگان رهبری به عنوان سومین رهبر نظام مقدس جمهوری اسلامی ایران تعریف و معرفی می‌نماید. همه با هم یک صدا الله